around the world. Currently, this meeting is under record, and so, like I promised us, we are going to be very brief in our updates, considering the situation of the internet connectivity and also the difficulties that people are experiencing when joining this meeting. And so I want to appreciate all our leaders and also everyone who is in the house this evening. We are still having a couple of people out there who are not yet in this meeting, but all the same, we will be sharing the recorded version of everything that has happened tonight and also that will happen. And so I want to welcome us once again for yet another privilege to be part of this meeting and also to be counted among the living. And so the essence of our meetings, like we all know, as usual, is to be able to checkmate the progress that has been made so far regarding the migration and also to be able to highlight some concerns and also questions if need be or if there is any, so that we can be able to achieve success and also be able to understand where there are lapses for us to move forward and also to progress in the migration process. And so, like I keep us updated regularly at all times, the migrations are moving simultaneously, but these few days, especially this week, we the momentum has a bit subside compared to when we were on a very fast pace. But all the same, we have been able to achieve a tremendous success, and so I think, we have been able to record a good number of migrations beginning from this week up till this moment. And also, we are glad to announce to the House that we have now crossed 12,000 total migrations on the exchange. Currently, we are now over 13,218 completed migrations on the exchange. And so I want to use this medium and also opportunity to appreciate everyone who has one way or the other contributed and also, or rather, sent us a condolence message regarding the demise of one of our uh, uh, great leader and also one of one of the great contributors of this innovation in Africa, and also in person of Dr. Honorable Richard Bazia Telewayan Jr., who met his demise last week, Sunday. I think that should be on the 15th of July, year 2023. And so, on behalf of the family and also the Incredible Wealth Coin leadership, I want to specially use this medium and opportunity to sincerely appreciate all the house and also everyone who has been there standing foot tall as a soldier to ensure that we are able to achieve success uh, in the burial proceedings of our dear departed brother. And so David Norrison is joining us in the house. He is one of the very enthusiastic persons who have been standing tall, uh, working along with the family, and also trying as much as possible to ensure that everything went on smoothly, and also the proceedings of the burial and every other aspect that took place during this incident. And so I want to sincerely express my profound appreciation to all those who, one way or the other, also contributed, both financially and also with your time and also strength, and every other thing you used possibly to contribute as part of your own contribution towards the success of escorting our dear brother to rest. I pray that the good Lord will reward and also grant us the strength and the fortitude to bear this great loss. And so today, once again, in a short while, uh, we shall be observing a minute silent for the second time in this meeting, in this regard. And also, I want to appreciate us for coming in at the right time. And so we have been stressing out the need for this migration process to be fast tracked, and we have personally myself I've been making a lot of efforts, and also other leaders, to ensure that we are able to achieve the numbers. And so we have been able to record over 13,200 and 18 migrations so far. We still have more migrations coming in, and we also still have pending migrations that are yet undone. And so we are gradually making progress simultaneously. And so I am going to be highlighting the entire aspects regarding the sponsorships, and also I don't think today we have a lot of presentations to do. And so it's basically to update us where we are regarding where we are in the migration aspect, and also address some concerns if need be. And so I want to thank us all for coming. Like I promised, we are going to be very brief whenever we come on the meeting, so that we can be able to save time and also go straight to the point to highlight key important aspects that we need to announce and also update the house while we return back to our activities and also focus on the migration process. And so before I proceed, I will also bring in Mr. David maybe in a short while, to perhaps he has anything to say. He is one of the leaders and also one of our own who has also done tremendously well in times of the demise of our brother, and also following up with the entire aspect, both between the family and also relating publicly with the Incredible World Coin. And so I will give you a chance maybe shortly after, so that you can come in and greet the house. And also he is one of the early adopters of the Incredible World Coin. Perhaps some of the people whom we are going to join forces together over there in Liberia to ensure that we experience and attain success from the other side tremendously, especially regarding this migration process. And so before we proceed, I would like us to observe a minute silent for our departed beloved brother. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. And so we
Amen.
appreciate God. We thank God for.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And so, David, if you can hear me, you can mute your mic and greet the house very briefly, and also update us regarding whatever transpired, and just briefly before we proceed.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Director. Uh, Good evening to the house,
Yes, good
wherever you
evening.
are. It's good to have you all here today. It's actually a sad time right now for the Incredible World Point family, being that we lost one of our astute brother in person of Dr. Richard Basia Telewell. He died on Sunday evening at the 14 Military Hospital here in Liberia. His death is is not confirmed what really caused his death, but from all speculation, it seems to be he was poisoned. So our dear brother, it's a speculation, it's not confirmed that he was poisoned because before he died, he vomited blood and his when he was taken to the hospital, his entire lower abdomen was uh, was rotten.
Mm,
So so he could not survive it. It was too late for him, and he had to pass. So based on the family tradition, we were told to bury him as soon as possible, which was Monday the next day in less than 24 hours. So we buried him on Monday before 5 p.m. that day. So as we speak now, the family is organizing a meeting this coming Sunday at 2 p.m. to discuss further on whether to have memorial service or whatever. But it's so sad for us. It's so sad for me. And it's so sad for everybody who loved him so dearly. It was it's a very tragic and uh, shocking incident that cannot that everyone cannot still wrap their head around on. So um, all we can do now is to pray for the bereaved family,
mm,
pray for us, pray for everybody. We don't know what took him away, but we pray that may his gentle soul rest in perfect peace.
amen.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Amen.
Mr. David Norrison. I sincerely could not believe up till now, even though I'm actually on my way headed to Liberia, but up till now, I could not still believe that Dr. Richard has departed. It is like a dream to me, and also everything seems as if it is not real. It took me a few days to actually regain myself from this shock. But who are we to question God regarding whatever it is that happens? And so we want to give God the praise. He knows best. And so we will dig deep into this issue and be able to find out, God willing, the cause of our brother's demise. And so this calls for sober reflection, and also a wake up call to everyone. Let us be conscious. Let us be our brother's keeper. Let us also have it at the back of our minds that whatever we do in life, we will always stand to give an account someday before God. And so his He has done the best he could. A very promising young man, full of life and ambitions and a lot of plans. But God knows best why He allowed this to happen at this moment. We cannot question Him why, just like I stated, but our heart is very heavy. We are full of shock, especially myself, that we have traveled places, we worked together, we are more or less brothers, and so I am still in a shock. But we thank God for everything. All those who actually came in contact with our dear brother from Nigeria here. Up till now, a lot of people are calling me and they could not believe. And so it is true that our brother has departed for good. And so those who could not believe, try and believe what we are telling you, because it is the reality. And so let us all embrace that and also comfort ourselves in the house. I pray that the family, God will give them the strength and the fortitude also to bear the loss, because this is a great loss for the entire IWC family, not only the family of Dr. Richard. And so regarding the 60 days challenge. Uh, we currently have a few days left. I think we have barely 21 days left for the second 60 days challenge round to come to an end. And so, people who are still interested and want to sponsor, the opportunity is still open up till the 14th of August this year, 2023. And then coming to the aspect of the sponsorships, we have Mr. Mbappe from Togo with a total of 17 sponsorships altogether. Madam Ebere Chuku from Lagos sponsored 5. We have Madam Udoka Favor sponsored 18 migrations altogether in this second round. We also have Mr. Johnson from Liberia who sponsored 20 migrations. Mr. George sponsored 10, and also we have Mr. Namanu from Burkina Faso who sponsored 10 migrations, and Pastor Victor from Yola who sponsored 10. And so that gives us a total of 92 sponsorships altogether at the moment in this second round. And so last week I reiterated strictly regarding the pending migrations. And so let us all wake up to this responsibility of migrations, so that we can have the exchange open. And so we are all shouldered with a responsibility to ensure that we have this exchange trading by us having the required numbers of users that we have on the exchange. And so currently we have made progress. We have a total of 13,218 completed migrations on the exchange. And so we are moving gradually, and we have gone far already in the migration. And so I expected that the momentum should increase more this time around, but the momentum is decreasing. And so I want all the humanitarians who have started the good work of sponsorships, especially Mr. Volkito, who sponsored, I think, about 160, 70 persons, who is also joining us this evening. We also have his Royal Highness Joshua Makamatakar, who sponsored numerous migrations, even though we still have more other humanitarians yet unsponsored, and that of Honorable Kate Raymond, also who has started sponsoring their list. And so let us not relent and let us not get tired. So the momentum was gradually heating up, and then along the line, we became so cold. And so appealing and also using this medium to call on the humanitarians. And so, especially on the humanitarian aspect, we have over, if we can have just 10% of the humanitarians migrated in the exchange, I think the exchange will come open with immediate effect, because we have thousands of users under the humanitarian allocations that are still yet undone, untouched, because out of all the humanitarians from Nigeria, I think we have not done 10% out of 100 when it comes to the aspect of migrations. And so it's just a little bit of those numbers, and also coupled with individuals, that gave us 13,000. And so, if, for instance, we are all collectively working together in ensuring that all of these migrations are coming in on a daily basis, not on a weekly basis, because we need migrations to be coming on a daily basis. Initially, we used to record over 100 migrations on a daily basis, and right now we can barely record even 30 on a daily basis. And so that shows that the numbers, the migration momentum has dropped. And so we need to inculcate that particular momentum, and also be able to see that we fast track this particular aspect. And so I'm expecting that before the end of August, we should be able to give 30,000 migrations in the exchange, so that no matter what happened, we want this exchange to come open and also trading as soon as possible. And so I'm encouraging us all to come together as a team. Let us all come together. We have achieved 13,000 already, and then we are headed to 14,000 now, because we are already 13,218 completed migrations. And so, with our collective effort, we can decide every week, at least, if we can record 2,000 migrations every week. I can assure the House that within a short period of time, as soon as possible, we should be able to get those numbers. And so, I want to also call on all our coordinators around Liberia, because we want to revamp the momentum over there in Liberia. After our morning is over, we want to get back to the field and also continue from where we stop, so that we can be able to have the exchange trading as soon as possible. And so I'm using this medium to call on our sleeping coordinators who are sleeping in the Liberian region. I have not seen the Grand-Bassa County coordinator for quite some time, and also Greenville. We used to have representations from various locations across Liberia. And so those coordinators, we need them to wake up. IWC began in Africa from Liberia. And so we want to begin charity at home. We don't want a situation whereby we will be left behind when this exchange comes open. I'm talking about our IWC community from Liberia. And so I think today the ambassador is having a meeting with the leadership of Central Liberia in Bong County. he notified me that they will be holding a meeting today, and also in preparations to launch a campaign about the migration in the various districts. And so let us all put forces together and ensure that we achieve success in these migrations. And so sponsorships has also declined. We used to have more people sponsoring. It's just a few persons who have been sponsoring that I mentioned. And so I want to commend the effort of Madam Favor and also Mr. Namani from Burkina Faso, and Mr. Senesi from Sierra Leone, and Mr. Johnson from Liberia. These are some of the active sponsors who have been sponsoring the migration process. Even though we have a few couple of individuals also who sponsored from Nigeria, and so we need to reenact the entire momentum to ensure that we achieve success in no time. And then, secondly, we talked about the aspect of trading, and also bringing one of the officials to mentor and also take us through the entire trading activities. And so the the professional or the trainer is going to make himself available uh, in the second week of August. And so he will be joining our Google meeting. And so it's not going to be a general meeting like this. It is only for interested persons who want to be part of that particular training and want to also be part of those who are going to trade, who will learn how to trade. And so second week of next month is the time that we are going to have that particular professional in our midst, and then he will take us through the entire process by giving us a highlight on what we need to know and how we need to go about in the trading industry. And so he will let us know. Perhaps it's going to be via a Zoom or a Google meeting. And so we will share the information to individuals who are interested and who have indicated interest directly to me that they want to be part of the entire training and also sensitization aspect. And so, so far, I think I have Madam Favor who spoke to me directly. I also have Mr. Husaya and also others who have indicated interest who want to be a part of that meeting. And so, those of us who are interested and want to be part of that meeting, also you can indicate by letting me know, so that when the link is being shared, the Zoom or Google link or regarding that meeting, we will send it across to you so that you can join that particular orientation to get yourself informed regarding that aspect. And so I just finished talking about our coordinators from Liberia, and Reverend Samson Che has joined the house today after a few months, or after some time that he has been absent in the house. You are welcome, sir. I can see you are joining us on a video call. I want you to unmute your mic and just give us a brief update from that region. It has been a while ever since you came on board on this meeting. You can unmute your mic, sir.
Good evening to the Global House.
Yes, good evening. You are welcome,
I
sir.
first, I first want to deeply extend my condolences for
Mm,
the loss of Brother Delaware. Uh, I'm also sorry because I had a situation that is challenging. Since February, if you notice my meeting, since February,
Mm.
It has been very challenging. Since February 12, my church roof has been hit by storm. And in leadership, it is giving me a lot of tough time. Besides that, I am also doing agricultural investment. So where I am working, there is no network. I find
Mm.
several days to come, but when I'm already in there and I try to log, either I'm again challenged by my network.
Mm.
But I think I will really, really start to get very active.
All right.
Thank you all tonight. Yeah,
Thank you so much. Thank you very
yeah.
much. You are welcome back once again, and also we accept and also acknowledge all the sympathies and also the condolences expressed by every member of this house, and also especially those condolences that goes to the family and also the incredible community at the same time. And so briefly, before we wrap it up, I want to address a few aspects regarding these particular meetings consecutively. And so we have people who are reiterating on the forum whether or not we always come here on the meeting to say the same thing over and over. No, we are not saying the same thing over and over, but rather we are communicating some vital information to get the house properly informed and also be carried along whatever it is that is happening in the incredible world coin. And so our usual meetings here is to keep us up to date, up to speed also regarding where we are and how everything is going. This helps us a lot to checkmate the progress that has been recorded and also where we are headed to. And so currently at the moment, like I told, okay, I have some comments on the comment section. And so I'm going to get back to you regarding the entire presentation or trading aspect. And so just be patient. I'm going to give us an update. Remember, I said it's in the second week of August that the professional is inviting us from here so that we can meet with him one on one to be able to have the meeting held, and also we will all join from wherever region or location where you are. You will be able to join and also be a part of that meeting. And so uh, this will help us to prepare and also give more people the opportunity to come on board, especially those who are interested. And so, talking about the issue of the exchange coming open. And so I have said it over and over again, but because for the purpose of new people who are joining IWC through the sponsorships and other aspects, it is important that we reiterate these over and over so that we will all understand the importance of getting the 55,000 first before this exchange comes open. First of all, getting the 55,000 users on the exchange, one of the advantage and also what it could do for us as a community is that it's going to add value to the coin, number one. And then also number two, professional buyers or traders from other exchanges will first of all look at the capacity on our exchange before they can come to trade, before they can come to begin the participation of buying and selling. And so the blockchain also recognizes the value and enhances the value of our coin based on the number of users that we have on our community and also on the exchange trading, or holders holding our coins live on the blockchain. And so this is why we wouldn't want the Incredible World Coin Exchange to open and one IWC will be trading at $5 or $10. We want to be able to get when the exchange begins trading, at least if one coin is trading from $50 upward, whether it be $50 or $100 or $200, that also will attract more buyers to come to our exchange to spy opportunities and also be able to participate in the trading activities by buying those coins from you and I. And so the importance of also migrating into the exchange is such that it is only through the exchange that you can be able to sell your coins and also trade, stake, and do other activities. You cannot do that on the ICO website. And so this is the reason why this exchange was created, in order to give you the opportunity to decide what you want to do with your coins, whether you want to sell them, whether you want to trade, whether you want to stake, whether you want to be able to give it out free on the exchange. That now it's left for you. But the exchange is a market where we all bring our goods from our respective farms, which is from the ICO, from our own accounts, now ready to sell. And also, an exchange is where you meet buyers, where you bargain, where people come, interact with you, and then sell to you or buy from you. And so, for that activity to move smoothly, we require 55,000 users to start. And so, even with that 55,000, by the time the exchange opens and trading activities is going on, many others will eventually migrate, because certainly they will want to use their coins to also trade and participate. And so, one of the key aspects that we should consider, talking about the 55,000, is to give the Incredible Wealth coin more value in the global market, and of which I strongly believe that everyone here will be happy to witness one Incredible Wealth coin value a substantial amount of dollars, not just a few dollars that we can just dump our coins. And so, uh, we are also going to kickstart the offline merchant training very soon. Currently, we only have 21 participants. And so, we also have other people who are indicating interest to want to participate as merchants from Liberia. And so, we will begin those trainings, and also I will fix a date when we will start the Liberian training and also the Nigerian merchant training. And so we are going to combine all the merchant, the offline merchants together in a different group chat, where we are going to provide you with enough orientation on how you can go about accepting IWC in exchange for goods and services. And so, offline merchants are business owners, traders, and also provision store sellers, pharmaceutical owners, and also car spare part dealers, because these are some of the people that we have on our list here from Nigeria. And so, I have a few individuals who are also indicating interest to want to be part of that offline merchant training, and also become an offline merchant in Liberia. And so we are going to gather up all the interested merchants and also give you the required training that you deserve before we can venture into all of these activities as we progress in the migration process. And so I would like to take some of our comments very briefly, because we have gone over almost 40 minutes to the meeting. And so, maximum we are supposed to be here for only 45 to 50 minutes maximum, because we there is no point in keeping us for a very long time in the meeting, provided we are able to pass the message across. And so, I strongly believe we are duly updated. If you have any comment or question, you can indicate by raising your hand, and I will give you an opportunity to speak while I go through the comments. David said, "Sir, I'm interested with the trainings." Okay, yes. I will notify you also and also Reverend Samson Che from Liberia also is indicating that he's interested and want to be part of that training. Okay, I will duly note all of you who have indicated your interest that you want to be part of this training, and so we want to start as early as possible so that you will understand the basics when it comes to trading, general trading, whether you are trading on crypto aspect or on the other aspects that has to do with trading. And so perhaps when the trainer come, he's going to highlight most of these trading features, and also whether it be crypto, forex, and also other trading. We want to start getting used to the entire trading aspect, and also understand the basics, so that by the time the exchange comes open, we are not going to be novice, and also we will be carried along in no time. Okay, Marvin also is indicating that he wants to be part of the trading. And also Mr. NSC also, please, I am interested, sir, and want to be part. Okay. And so just what you are going to do is that drop me a message directly on your WhatsApp that you want to be part of that trading, so that I can easily, through your message, I can add you up to that other section of the orientation, where the professional will come up to give us a highlight and also an introductory aspect. And so this is to prepare us, so that we will not be novice when the time comes during the entire aspect of trading. And so I would also, in conclusion, want to appreciate our dear humanitarians. I think we are currently in the process of migrating the 90 persons that were sponsored by Honorable Kate Raymond. We have completed the migrations for Mr. Fiagon Volkito. I hope that you will not relent, our dear humanitarians. Let us put up more courage and also momentum. I think Mr. Volkito was able to sponsor a good number of persons at once. It will be a welcome idea if you do not relent. I think it will go a long way to push the entire process. And so it is a collective effort, like I told us, and I always say this: we can all come together and achieve this as a team, as a community, and as a family together. And so I would like to stop here and know if there is any question. We already have gone 43 minutes. We have 2 minutes left to round up the meeting. And so if you have any comment or question, or you have any concern that you want to raise, you can kindly indicate by raising up your hand, if there is any, so I can give you an opportunity to speak. If there is none, we will try. I will wrap it up this moment at this point. And so that is that for the entire migration update. And so let us keep the momentum coming, and also let us keep the numbers rising up on the exchange. Yes, Mr. Hosea, you can unmute your mic very quickly as we are wrapping up. Yeah, Mr. Hosea, if you can hear me, you can unmute your mic and come in. What is your concern, sir?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. You are welcome.
Yeah, yeah. My question is regarding the email creation, which you said you are going to create time so that we go over it.
Okay, I think I just was able to get it through with David this evening. And so I will contact you directly, perhaps tomorrow, so that I will take you through the same process also, so that the email requires a subscription, And so the subscription I did actually has some gigabytes that are still left. And so I will contact you so that I will give you the procedures so that we can start right away, and also you will have those emails in your possession. I think David already has over 1,000 emails right now, standing by, waiting for sponsorships and also migrations to come in. And so I will take you through the process also, and Mr. Raymond Ezekiel as well by tomorrow. I have not seen Mr. George in the house. Uh,
Okay, sir.
Mr. Paul, kindly inform Mr. George, who is the administrator from the Southeast, to contact me by tomorrow so I can take him through the email aspect as well. We want to be able to get this email issue sorted out so that we can move very swiftly in this migration process. And so let him contact me so that I can show him also take him through the process of the emails creation. If possible, also let us get in touch with Mr. Joman so that we can handle this email challenge for us to move forward with the speed of light. Yes, Mr. Paul, are you there?
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
All right. Yes. Kindly inform Mr.
I can hear you.
George to get in touch with me tomorrow so we can address the email issue, and so we can help in fast tracking the migrations from your list. All right.
Okay.
We can't hear you clearly because of
Okay.
perhaps the connectivity, the network. Your audio is not coming in, Mr. Paul. All right. We've gone already 47 minutes. Mr. Paul, I think you are having some connectivity challenge from your end. And so I will take your comments in our next meeting, God willing, on Wednesday of next week. We've already gone 47 minutes to the meeting time. On behalf of the leadership and also everyone present in the house, I want to appreciate us all for taking our time to be part of this meeting tonight. Let's do it again on Wednesday, God willing. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a good night. Thank you so much.